Hey guys, what's going on? Cameron here with the Lawn Care Life in Mowssouri. I've got the Wright ZK Autonomous Robot mower behind me here. Thought I'd show you guys the mower in action. So I'm gonna see if anybody jumps on the live stream real quick. We'll wait a few minutes and then I'll show you the Wright ZK. So let me walk you around the Wright ZK Autonomous mower real quick. Here it is. It has the Aero Core deck, as you can see, 72-inch deck. So it's got the big deck on here. It's powered by Greensy. That is the autonomous mowing portion of this whole thing. That's what keeps it running autonomously. It's got the Vanguard 40 horsepower engine on it, EFI. Big engine, like I said, 72-inch deck. All these cameras and sensors up here, all these lights. This right here is like the GPS antenna, like a cell antenna. Same thing over here. It has the mulching deck. So here it is, the mulching deck. They keep that on there for safety reasons. It's not a side discharge. It's completely closed off and it mulches the whole time. So that way, whenever you're out here mowing, you don't have to worry about throwing any debris out. If something's in the lawn that got thrown in there, there were some kids over there playing earlier, and saw some rocks in the lawn, had to move those out of the way. Anyways, here it is. Here's the setup. Show you guys kind of the setup. Greensy Autonomous Mowing has the ready light on, the maps on, map button, cancel button. Here's the kill switch. Here's where you switch it from autonomous to manual mode. PTO, of course, and yeah, just like the Wright ZK mower that you guys are used to. But I'm gonna go ahead and crank this thing up here in a minute, get it started, and you guys can watch it live here in Mowssouri. So I know a lot of times I show videos on Instagram, Facebook, all that, but I've never went live with the Autonomous ZK. So here's your chance to check it out live. So put the camera on the tripod here, get it ready. All right, first time going live on YouTube. So I've went live a lot on Facebook, Instagram in the past. First time on YouTube. So if you got any questions, man, just let me know. I've got the chat open here. I can see comments if they start rolling in. Car Wash channel of Northern PA and Ohio. Hello, how are you? Hey, I'm doing good. Thanks a lot for hopping on here. Lawn Commander, what's up, man? Has it done well for you? I would like to have two. Lawn Commander, man, it's done really well, especially on properties like this, man. This is where that machine really shines. If you have big, wide open properties, very few obstacles out there, this thing will get out there and just do all the work while you do something else. You can run the trimmer, you can run the other mower, whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's worked out really well on the properties that I put it on. I've got about 7 properties that I put it on. 5 of them work really well. 2 of them, it's kind of hit or miss, you know, with it, just like anything else. But the 5 that I do put them on, man, it works really well. Any more comments rolling in here? I know there's probably a little bit of lag time, so give you time to ask some questions. But I'm gonna go ahead and crank up this mower. I've got the remote here. I'll take this off real quick. Here's the remote for the ZK Autonomous mower. Kind of show you how that works. So right now I have it in teleop mode, which is number 4. I can actually turn the machine on. So check this out. Engine on is right here. So you do all that by remote. Turn the engine on, and then over here, number 2 is mow. So I'm gonna hit mow and let it go. And let's see what happens. typically when you first started out, I kind of wander around, try to figure out the best spot to start, and do a straight line, and then it takes off. Also, you have this toggle switch on the back. You can bump the miles per hour. It's set on 6 miles per hour right now. If it's a little bumpy, like it's just going over some bumps over there. If it's tall, thick grass, you want to slow it down, you just toggle this switch right here. You can slow it down. I'll wait until it starts coming back, then I'll toggle it down for you guys and slow it down a little bit. Everything in Mowssouri is flat. That is true. A lot of flat land here. So it's going pretty fast right now. I'm going to toggle it down. As you can see, it'll slow way down. So it's about 2.2 miles per hour right now. So it's going 2.2 miles per hour right now. I can bump it up a little bit more. Bump it up to 3.2 miles per hour. 3.24 to be exact. We'll see how it makes this turn right here. So not bad, not bad. If I crank it up a little faster, I'll bump it back up to 6. Actually, let's bump it up to 5, 4.99. 4.99 miles per hour. I'll take the camera around, kind of show you it working back and forth. Check the comments again real quick. I don't see any more comments. I don't think there's any more comments, so I will take the camera and get a little closer to the machine. Give you guys a little bit better idea. Just getting closer to it and kind of seeing it in action, man. It's crazy. This area right here is a couple acres that I take care of. It knocks it out super quick. Going 6 miles per hour. Does a good job on the way the grass is right now. Grass is not very tall. What's going on, Jar Landscaping? Thanks for hopping on here. I appreciate it. Question was, what's the smallest lawn that I would use this on? Actually, I don't have a whole lot of small lawns, but it's made and designed for these big, wide open properties. You could probably get by putting it on an acre, lawn. Let me let the mower go by real quick. You could probably get by with putting it on like an acre lawn, as long as you don't have like a whole lot of stuff to go around. So these trees over here, let me show you these trees. These trees are far enough apart where the mower will just go around these. Won't be like a huge ordeal. But if you're on like a small 1 acre lawn and you got a bunch of stuff, it's just gonna be inefficient. It's like taking a push mower on a 2 acre lawn, You wouldn't take a push mower on, like a big lawn like that. Same thing with this. You wouldn't take this big autonomous mower on a small lawn. So hope that makes sense. So I will say, after putting some time on this machine and using it a lot on my properties, I will say there's a place for it and there's a place that you really don't need to take it. If you run a lawn care business and you're thinking about one of these machines, you really got to think about the properties that you have. Are they big? Are they wide open? Are they going to be more efficient if you have, like, you know, one of these machines on them? Or is it going to be inefficient and stop a lot and have to go around like all kinds of stuff? You know, and you may be better off running like just an average mower on there. That's a thing you got to consider. When you're running this mower, it's not going to fit everybody. It's not for everybody. It's not designed for everybody. Just like I was talking about on the push mower earlier, there's a lot of bigger cities that people use those walk behinds still, and around here you're not going to cut it with like a walk behind. You need something big, powerful, a big deck, 72-inch deck, 40 horsepower engine. So something that's gonna like blaze through this stuff. Typically this grass is growing like crazy, so you know, it's one of those things where you gotta have the right piece of equipment on the right lawn. So don't go out and think, you know, you're gonna go buy this mower and save you a lot of time. It may do that, it may not. It just depends on your property. So if you're considering the Wright ZK Autonomous mower, keep that in mind. It may work really well, it may not work really well. Just got to think about the properties that you take care of. Now, with that being said, I will say that with this machine, you can actually build a business model around this machine. Say you pick one of these up and you don't have a whole lot. Like me, I've got like 5 to 7 bigger properties that I have that I use this on. Works really well. But if I was to take this mower and really take it to the next level, what I would do is I would get this machine, and after I bought this machine, I would go out and I would look for big areas, big open areas. Colleges, high schools, maybe banks with a big open yard, maybe a lot of residential customers that have big wide open areas. Just areas where this mower will thrive, this mower will shine. It's not gonna work, like I said, in every situation, but you can actually build a business model around this mower and take care of lawns that are better suited, you know, with this setup. And if you did that, you could probably make a lot of money. You could probably be super efficient. I mean, now I can get this mower out here and I can mow way over there with the ZXT, and I cut the time in half, get it done a lot quicker. A lot of times I'll have this machine out here mowing by itself, and I'll get over here and I'll trim along the ditch or along the building, or, you know, wherever I need to trim, while this mower's out doing its thing. So just something to think about, you know. Check the comments again real quick while I show you the ZK in action. Let's see if we have any more comments rolling in. So I've got a comment here from the car wash channel of Northern PA and Ohio. How do you program that thing? It's a good question. So basically, when you show up to this site for the first time, you just take the mower and you go around the perimeter of the property, create a boundary. Once you create that boundary, it will save a map. Once that map is saved, all you have to do is take this remote out. I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but all you have to do is take this remote out and hit the mow button, and it'll start mowing. It'll start laying the stripes. Now, once this yard is programmed for the first time, you don't have to program it again. So anytime after that, if you come to this property and show up and you want it mowed, you don't have to go around the perimeter again. You just take the mower, you put it within the boundaries on that map, you hit mow and let it go. That's all you have to do, right? Can't find people that want to do it. That's why I had this machine right now trying it out, and it's really saved me a lot of time mowing, so I can do the string trimming. Do I like it? It's all right, but does it save me time? It does save me time, a whole lot of time. So that's the plus. With this machine being autonomous, it out working, I can jump on the string trimmer and get it done. Ultimately, you want this thing to be more efficient than you are previously or you are currently, and then you want it to be more profitable, man. You know, you want it to make more money with it, so that's the main thing. I mean, don't go out and spend $40,000 on a mower if it's not gonna make you more efficient and more profitable. It just makes sense, right? All right, got another comment rolling in. Jar Landscaping definitely makes sense. We love what you're doing. Definitely an inspiration to us. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. These videos, you know, when I first started doing the lawn care life of Mowssouri thing, the main thing was I just wanted to share what was going on in my life and in my business. And, you know, just sharing with you guys different pieces of equipment that may help you out, may benefit you. This may work great for some people, may not work for other people, you know. So if I can get out there and share some videos and just share some footage, different pieces of equipment working, hey, it may help someone out there, right? So that's the main reason I started this channel. It's an extra hand in big areas, and you don't have to pay every Friday. That's it. I don't have to pay somebody to come out here and mow this. I can have the autonomous mower doing its thing. I don't have to worry about somebody calling in sick or not showing up or all that stuff. So it's, you know, definitely a plus there. Read through some of these comments real quick. So Car Wash channel has a question. Let's see. Can you use it manually or is it only automatic? So this mower right here is both. You can use it manually or you can use it autonomously like it's going right now. Basically, the only difference is you just hop on the machine and you press manual. Once you press manual, then you're ready to go, hop on it and drive around. If you stick around to the end of the video and this thing finishes up, I'll switch it to manual for you and I'll show you how simple and easy that is. But yeah, it works both ways. So Fan 1008 says, good to see you back on YouTube. Hey, it's good to be back on YouTube. It's been a little while, right? I think the last video I posted was like a month ago, but I've been super busy running the lawn care business, and we've had the spring rush that we never had in the spring. We didn't get hardly any rain in the spring for like 12 weeks. We were super dry. Kept me busy, but now we've gotten a little bit of rain and the grass is taking off. So been super busy just running the lawn care business. Michael Zorro says, amazing little critter. You got it right. It is definitely amazing, super impressive. It's like, to see the machine in video is one thing, but for me to be actually out here on one of my properties that I take care of, and it going back and forth and mowing while I'm doing something else, usually trimming, running the other mower, it's like, that's when it kicks in and it's like, man, this thing is just unbelievable. So the car wash channel has a question if you can engage the blades and all that in manual mode. Yep, absolutely. You can engage the blades, you can turn the machine on. First of all, let me just show you this remote. It's crazy what this remote can do. Take it off real quick and get a little closer look for you guys. But check out this remote. So, well, there we go. So check out this remote. You can map it, you can mow it. Over here on the left-hand side of the remote, you can turn the blades on, you can turn the engine on, engine off, blades on, blades off. So all kinds of stuff you can do with the remote. And yes, if you're running it manually, you can turn the machine on, turn the blades on, just like you would regular ZK. So the Lawn Commander had a question. Lawn Commander says, is the Green Z exclusive to Wright? So when Green Z first came out and started doing all this autonomous, you know, all this autonomous mower stuff, the first one that they went with, I believe, is Wright. Now since then, they have reached out and partnered up with, I think, 2 other brands, maybe more by now, but the last I heard, there was like 2 other brands. And don't take my word on this, it's probably wrong, but I'm thinking it was like Gravely and Skag or something. Maybe not, I could be way off, but those are the 2 brands that come to mind. So like a telephone pole or a tree, anything of size, pretty good size, this autonomous mower, when it gets up to it, it'll go out around it and continue mowing. Something small like this over here, like a PVC pipe, you guys can see that. Something sticking up like that, autonomous mower is not gonna be able to recognize that right now. Now it may change later in the future, and I'm sure it will, because they're continuing to do updates on it, making it smarter, making it faster, just doing all kinds of stuff. So in the future, it probably will be able to recognize small things like that, but right now it's gotta be something of size. Now, I will say, what you can do is, you can actually put like a cone or a pop-up blocker. They gave me these big, tall pop-up blockers. They're probably, I don't know, chest high maybe. You can put those up like on something like this. You can set it next to it, and when it comes up to it, it'll just go out around it. So there's several properties that I have that I take care of. There's like a sewer, like a manhole cover, and there's like a stump that's up just a little too high. And on those properties, I'll just put one of those pop-up blockers by the sewer cap, manhole cover, and I'll put it by that stump, other things that are small like that, PVC pipe. And it has no problems. Like the guy wires, those, I take care of some electric companies. They have some guy wires out there. I'll just set a couple of those pop-up blockers beside those guide wires, and when the mower sees those blockers, it knows to go out around it. So the car wash channel says, you're the first creator to respond to me, my questions. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate you. Appreciate you getting on here. And I appreciate you watching the video, checking out the content, appreciate the support. It means a lot. And yeah, if you got any questions, man, always just reach out to me, let me know, whether it's in, you know, in previous videos, or if it's here live, just send me a question, let me know. Lawn Commander says Equip is coming quick. So you guys know about Equip Expo. It's a good place to go to check out all the cool new equipment. They'll have the Wright ZK Autonomous mower there doing its thing. All right, guys, I think I lost my connection there for a minute. Hopefully I'm back. But like I was saying, Equip Expo, the Lawn Commander was talking about Equip Expo. It's coming up quick. I think it's going to be here October 18th, 19th, and 20th in Louisville, Kentucky. All the cool stuff will be out. You'll see the Wright ZK Autonomous mower. You'll see Ed Wright out there. You'll see CBQ from Green Z Technology. You'll see his whole team. You'll see Ed's whole team. They'll be there showcasing the newest and greatest, latest equipment. So if you guys want to see what's coming up with Wright Manufacturing, Wright Mowers, Green Z Technology, you guys check out Equip Expo 18th, 19th, and 20th of October this year, Louisville, Kentucky. So it was wiggling around a little bit. I was in its way. It was wanting to come this way and make the final cleanup pass. I call it the victory lap. So when it gets done mowing this big open area, what it does is it will go around the perimeter of the property and clean everything up when it made its turns. If it missed anything on the turns, it will go and it'll clean that up. So that's what it's doing right now. I was just in its way. So it's like, get out of the way, man, get out of the way. I've got work to finish up on. So check out the comments again. SHQA, hi Cameron, does it mow better than you? Hey, you just check out these stripes, man. It does a really good job. I mean, they're perfectly straight. It does a good job. The only thing I would say is an autonomous compared to like an operator, an actual operator on the machine, you're able to see things that the autonomous mower may not be able to pick up. Maybe it's something out here on the lawn. Maybe it's, you know, a big rock. Maybe somebody's thrown something on the lawn. So it's a machine that you have to know what's out here in this area. You're not gonna put this in an area where there's like a lot of traffic and people throwing trash in the yard. You guys know those yards. If you, I don't know, maybe you don't, but if you're a lawn care guy, you know which yards to put this machine in and which yards not to put the machine in. If it's in a place where there's a whole lot of debris and you gotta go pick it up, I guess you can do that first. I do have one property, I should say I do have one property where I go out there first thing, I pick up all the trash, and then I put the mower out there, hit mow and let it go, but distracted too much. And Paul says, I love it. Appreciate it, Paul. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for checking out the video. I'm gonna go over here, get a little closer look for you guys real quick. It's making its like final lap, or it did make its final lap. It's over here getting the edge. I started kind of on this side. It's going back over closer to the road, making a couple of passes, and then it should be almost done. All right, so I got another question coming in. Car Wash Channel says, what mower would you recommend for a beginner who wants to start doing this? If you're looking to start a lawn care business, looking to start to make some money doing lawn care, I would look around in your local area, see what kind of, like, top-notch number one. You don't want to buy a piece of equipment from a dealer that's not going to back you up, not going to help you out. I mean, these mowers, they're just like vehicles, just like anything else you own. Occasionally you're going to have problems with them. They're going to go down. You're going to have somebody to get the machine back up and running, unless you want to work on the equipment. Now, that's another thing, but if you're going to depend on the dealer, I would just go and check out different dealers and see what brands they carry, and find a dealer that you like, that you know, like, and trust. I have a really good dealer here in our town, and they sell Wright mowers now, and yeah, I don't know where I'd be without them, man. They always keep me up and running. So that's what I would do. I would just check out your local dealers and see which dealer would take care of you. So the mower's pretty well finished up. It's gonna go to the place it started, then it's gonna stop. On this remote, it'll say done mowing when it's finished. And then I'll hop on it and show you guys how to run it in the manual mode. So it should be stopping here any minute, unless it wants to do another victory lap. Sometimes it does. It's like, I think I missed a spot. I think I'll go one more round. Honestly, I just think it likes to mow. Let's see. Let's see what it ends up doing. I may just end up shutting it off here in a minute and hopping on there and showing you guys how to do it. Let's go ahead and do that. So if I hit cancel on the remote, it stops the machine immediately. I can walk over to the machine, flip a switch to manual, and then ride around and finish up whatever I want. Like, it was finishing up this little strip right here, so I'll hop on real quick and show you. Here's the strip. Pretty crazy machine, right? I'll take it over here to the side. I'll make one little pass around the perimeter, and then I'll go and park it. You guys can ask more questions here as soon as I finish up. Switch it back over to autonomous mode real quick, and before I get off here, I want to show you guys how it works in remote control mode. Accidentally, phone was in my pocket. Let's see. Oh man, I don't know what I did. My phone was in my pocket. Hey Cameron, love the content. Keep up the good work. Hey, thank you so much, Kathleen. I appreciate that. Yeah, no medical or retirement benefits. So Paul, I accidentally, my phone was in my pocket. I accidentally, like, I don't know what I did. Deleted your comment or kicked you out or something, man. I apologize for that. I'm gonna show you real quick though, the remote control mode. So you turn it into teleop mode. Once you do that, once it's in teleop mode, you can move this mower around anywhere you want. A lot of times, let me back it up away from me so you can hear me a little better. A lot of times, if the mower finishes way over there and I'm way over here like trimming or something and it says done mowing on the remote, I'll turn it into remote control mode and I'll bring the mower from way over there all the way over here to me, and then I can put it up in the box truck or whatever. So it's pretty neat. But you got your remote, just like a, you know, like a game console or whatever with your remote. You got up, down, left, right. Basic stuff, right? So check that out. Isn't that crazy? You can just run it around, drive it around wherever you want, drive it back this way, back up. You can actually mow with the remote, but I don't know if I would do that. I don't know. I'd probably be all over the place. I would stick to the GPS autonomous mode. But watch this. I'll take it down there and bring it back. So yeah, just like a regular remote control, up, down, left, right, drive it down there, spin it back around, bring it back this way. But I use the remote a lot when I'm on the trimmer or the mower and it finishes, like, say for instance I have like 2 sections. So when you map something out, you can map it out in sections. It makes it a little bit more efficient in some situations. And so say I have like this area that I'm mowing, say I have a huge ditch, and on the other side I've got another big area that I mow. Well, what I can do is I can map out this big section, and then on the other side of the ditch, the other big section, I can map that out as like a second map. And so when I get done mowing this section, I can take the remote, I can drive around the big ditch and put the mower where it needs to go, and then hit mow once I'm in the second map, and then it'll continue mowing. So there's a lot of different ways, or a lot of different reasons to use this remote control. Somebody was asking me the other day, can you load the mower up with the remote? I said, I don't know, I'll try it. Well, I tried it, you can. And like I said, you can do other stuff. I'll back it up a little bit, but you can turn the blades on. You should be able to hear the blades engage. Blades are engaged. I can take off and mow with it. I mean, right now it's mowing with the blades on. Turn the blades off. Probably heard the engine kind of lower RPM a little bit. Probably heard the blades shut off. And then you can turn the machine on and off. So I'll go ahead and just cut the machine off. There you go. All that with this remote. It's crazy. It's wild. Read through the comments, see if there's anything else. What you think of Toro? I have a Time Master for my personal property and I've never had an issue with Toro. You know what? Toro is the brand that I've used the most. I've used the Toro brand in my business for 21 years. And yeah, I definitely recommend Toro mowers. They're good mowers. You get that Turbo Force deck. It's a good deck. They had the Iron Forge deck, which I have a Toro Titan. It's a 54-inch deck, like a 24.5 horsepower engine. It works good. A lot of times we get a lot of rain, typically. This year it's been very unusual. I haven't gotten a lot of rain, but typically when we do get a lot of rain, if this is wet, because this holds water, very low area, and it holds a lot of water. When we do get a lot of rain, I'll take that Toro Titan with the Wright out here and mow this. It's about 700 pounds less than a big commercial mower. And man, it cuts really well. I have some videos, I have a couple of videos anyways, probably a year or two ago maybe, of the Toro Titan. So if you check out the channel, scroll through some of the older videos, you'll see the Toro Titan here on the channel. But yeah, Toro is definitely a good brand. And you might have added me as a mod by mistake. Hey, My fault, but I'll figure it out next time, right? This is my first time going live. Community moderation. Yeah, I hope I didn't block anyone. I'm gonna have to go through here and check when I get done, see if I blocked anyone. But yeah, I had my phone in my pocket, and there's no telling what went on when it was in my pocket. So I apologize for that. But anyways, if no one else has any more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Just wanted to show you the Wright ZK Autonomous Mower live, because I know a lot of times you just see the videos, you just see the quick reels or the quick shots, you know, maybe the sped up versions of the Wright ZK in action. A lot of people like to hear the sound of it mowing. They don't like the music, they don't like the background stuff. So just wanted to get on here today, show you the Wright ZK Autonomous Mower in action in real time. No noise behind it, you know, no music, no background music, just machine out here doing its thing, and you can kind of see some real world experience. So I appreciate you guys, first of all, for coming and checking out the channel. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate the support. If you guys want to hit the subscribe button, if you're still here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It'll mean a lot to me. So I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna head to the next one. I've got a lot of more mowing to do, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate you checking it out. Hey, shout out to Wright Mowers. Shout out to Ed. Shout out to Hunter. Shout out to Micah with the Wright team. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to try out the Wright ZK Autonomous Mower and the Wright ZXT this season. I appreciate it so much. And on top of that, shout out to CBQ and the whole Greensy team there for just putting something like this together. This is like, it's unbelievable. It's super impressive. Still got a little bit of work to do. In the next year or two, there's no telling what this machine will be like. So shout out to you guys for doing an awesome job at creating something like this for lawn care guys like myself. I've been mowing, I've been running a lawn care business for 21 years. Each year I try to do something that's a little bit more efficient, a little bit more profitable, and this machine has definitely helped me do that. So thank you so much, guys. I'm out of here. I'm Cameron with the Lawn Care Life of Mowssouri. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and as always, hey, God provides.